Come from a troubled past, the mind of a double standard. I write with the other hand.
Took a minute today, but we are here, and I appreciate everybody in this room for bearing with us. Some slight technical difficulties, but we are here. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce two special guests this afternoon. One of them, she is an incredible young lady. She is an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? She is the owner and founder of the Fashion Fruit House, you know what I mean? Which is it's amazing business, you know what I'm saying? That she's been running for some time now. She basically caters to every shop in Houston. You know what I'm saying? She is also the founder of, how you pronounce it?
Nick Vanegas.
Nick Vanegas, right, Nick Vanegas. And I've been following her for some time, you know what I'm saying? And she's a hustler, man. She has a lot of drive. She's also a mom, you know what I'm saying? And we just had to have her here for several reasons. First of all, her viewpoint, I think, is something that would pique the interest of a lot of people. And before I get to rambling ridiculously, I want you guys to take a minute and welcome our guest tonight. How you want to... Brianna Vargas. Did I pronounce that right? Correct me. She gonna correct me right now. Don't worry, y'all.
It's Vanegas.
Vanegas. I call her Vargas. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I never could have got that.
I heard it all.
Yeah, I just heard the last name and I instantly thought Vargas, but my bad. Go ahead, Bri. Tell the people, man, you know what I'm saying, a little bit about you, what you do, what your business is, and things like that.
Okay, so I have 3 different businesses. I have the Fashion Fruit House, in which I sell everything fruit. So fruit bowls, lemonades, fruit smoothies, cheesecake parfaits, fashion fruit.
Good stuff. Good stuff, yeah.
Dressing our fruits in the best fashion.
Yes, yes.
That's my slogan.
And her presentation is pretty amazing. So, you know, if she pull up at your shop, you could have just ate. You going to get some fruits from her. I'm going to tell you that right now. And you guys will see exactly what I mean when she get there. You know what I mean? But she's amazing, man. And, you know, she's up and coming. Could you want to give me your IG information, bro?
Yes, my IG is the Fashion Fruit House. A lot of people think I say food, but I'm saying fruit. And my other Instagram is Nick Vanegas, so it's NIQUE .VANE.
Great. Yeah, and check her out, man. She got a lot to offer right now. She got a lot to offer right now. But I appreciate you, Bree, for being here, you know what I'm saying, and bearing with us, you know, through this little bit of challenge we have with the equipment. But we here. Thank you guys for being here. Next, I want to welcome big brother of mine, you know what I'm saying? Let me get his information together before I jack something up. So, this brother right here, I consider him to be, role model, man, very intelligent young brother. OG, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah. He go by the name of P, man. Houston native, communication. He specializes in communication, broadcast, journalism major, single parent. You know what I'm saying? Of how many kids, P?
Two.
Ages 12 and 13.
14 and 9.
14. Oh, so it's 4.
Nah, 2, 14 and 9. I'm a father of a few, but my
right,
babies is 14 and 9.
Man, and you know, righteous brother, man, spiritual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's never been married. He's never been married. Longest relationship, 9 years.
9.
You know what I'm saying?
Did 9.
With the mother of his babies. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, someone he loves dearly.
At one point.
Also, I don't want to take away from, you know, the lady in the house, y'all.
Killer.
You know what I'm saying? She goes by the name of Killer.
What's up, Killer?
And she is just gracing us with her presence here, which I really appreciate. Appreciate you for bearing with us too, Killer. You know what I'm saying? And basically, people, tonight we have an interesting show. This is going to be under the umbrella of 32 degrees of separation. You know what I'm saying? Which is basically somewhat shop talk. You know what I mean? But I believe that in some way people are going to be educated, you know, to a certain degree. You know what I mean? And I feel like it is going to be epic. So the topic tonight, people, you know what I mean? Y'all ready?
Definitely. Definitely.
All right, so first of all, I'm going to let Bree introduce. Now, just give them the acronyms, Bree. Don't give them the whole...
It's a lot of people going to be mad at me tonight.
Hey,
I know some of my Instagram followers going to be mad at me. They're going to follow me.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
But you know what? I don't care.
You don't give a damn.
I love them, but I don't care.
All right, cool.
Got to speak the truth.
All right. So
I came up with this acronym. It's called P.O.P.P. And basically what that stands for is Power of the Petty Pussy.
The power.
That's kind of blunt, I know.
Yeah, that's blunt. But hey, that's what we're here for. You feel me? This is grown talk here, folks. You know, get your mind ready. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
I have listened. I was fortunate enough to listen to the live video to follow this, right? And was totally mind blown. Let me just let you know that right off the bus. And you guys gonna see what I mean. You know what I'm saying when I say this. Now, the P.O.P.P. Brie?
Yeah.
Cool.
Power of the Petty Pussy.
All right. Versus. There's a versus to this.
Ladies, know your pop.
Yeah. All right. So she representing the females, right? Now, versus. The versus is going to be an attractive body with a beautiful mind. I know that might have took you by a little surprise, but an attractive body with a beautiful mind. Basically, you know, and understand this is in no way a dispute. It is just a debate. You know, we have different views, and you know, on this platform we're allowed to share them. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, the listeners will walk away with a better perspective on this specific topic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna throw some shade in the air, if you will. You know what I mean? So basically, people, there's a difference. There's a difference, and I want to respect everyone's point of view. You know what I'm saying? Without disregarding anybody. But I'm gonna let Bree share her story on her on her topic, on what the point she was trying to make. Bree, go ahead.
Well, basically, what that means is that, you know, well, I can only really just speak for me and my personal experience.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
you know, when I was in my earlier 20s, you know, as a woman, or a young woman, you tend to just, and I'm going to just be just straight up, you know, you just tend to, well, me personally, and maybe some others, but you tend to just kind of, as a single woman, you just allow different men to just come in and out of your life as they please.
Okay.
You know, because you're weak and you need something at the moment, or you're feeling some kind of way, or you're lonely, you know. But the older you get and you realize that, hey, like, what am I doing this for? Like nothing, you know? So basically, as you get older as a woman, you start to realize your true value within yourself, you know, whether you're a single woman or you're married, mostly single. And so for me, I feel as though that why should I continue to date as a single woman and just allow anybody to text me at 2 o'clock in the morning saying, hey, what's up? Right. You know, so for me, I just feel like more so if you're not doing anything that's bringing value to my life as far as financially, emotionally, why would I continue to let you just have that part of me? And when I say that part of me, I mean sexually, you know. So, I mean, especially, you know, when I post pictures on Instagram, I get several, you know, people that may inbox me and, you know, several, you know, thirsty, you know, inboxes, disrespectful, you know. And so I feel like, you know what, at this point, I'm preserving myself even more so. And so basically, you know, if, like I said, if you don't have anything to bring to the table financially, emotionally, then again, my pussy stays in my pants. Right. And that's basically what that whole movement is. Right. You know, and so a lot of times men think that, you know, see, my aunt, she used to, when I was in high school, she used to say, you know, that, I can't remember what in particular, but she used to kind of say that, you know, you shouldn't, you know, let a man just smash, and he's not putting nothing, you know, basically paying, you know. But I know it kind of wait. Listen, I know it sounds like prostitution. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I know. Listen, I used to think, damn, that kind of sounds like prostitution. When I was younger, I did not understand that concept. Yeah. But the older I get, I understand it more. Is that because, see, here's the thing. I mean, gosh.
Don't hold nothing back right now. Nothing. I need you to go.
I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible to where it doesn't get misconstrued.
F it mode. Let's go. It's so many terms.
I mean, it's just clear and straight to the point that if, you know, no man is contributing to your life, especially financially, then why should you give yourself up to him?
Now,
I mean, and I'm not saying like you're looking for a man to like just take care of you and pay your bills because you're not willing to work or pay your own bills. Because of course, I mean, you know, I'm an entrepreneur. I can take care of myself. Right. You know, but it would be nice if I ever come into a situation that I have this friend that I'm, you know, we're intimate, if I can call on. Right, but for me, it's like, what's the point of having a man in your life that has that part of you, but you can't call on him for anything that you might need, you know?
So, really quick, let me just interject because I think that I watched the video, right? Video off the chain. I'm sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of viewers, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm against, you know, women being misled because, you know, they tend to. Now I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of power. The media possesses a lot of power to the point where individually people will pattern their lifestyle after what they see on the media. You feel what I'm saying? So, and you have, you know, female and some guys too, you know, really misleading the people because you gotta take into consideration a lot of times it's not just, you know, people in your age bracket listening and watching videos, right? It's young people that might happen to accidentally click trying to be grown, or they have no limit. They could just jump right into the adult world, which could be very devastating to a young mind, you know what I'm saying? So you would tend to have a lot of people could tend to be misled. And I'm not gonna lie, it's the main source of our division because I really believe that you know, as male and female, we need each other, like to the fullest.
I agree.
I don't really agree with, and this is just my opinion, I don't agree with the super independent chick, I don't need a man, or vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like our roles are essential. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you would have something amazing if you were to come together with that mindset, you know, as opposed to, you know what I mean, I don't need you, or, you know, I got my own, you need to have your own. Because really, if relationships is built on contribution, in my opinion. So if me and you both giving 100, that's just going to make for something amazing. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, what can I get from this thing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so,
and of course, it's definitely more than just, okay, what bill can he pay? You know, right. Or can he get my nails done? It's more to it than that. You know.
Okay. So, well, P, I want you to chime in real quick, you know, before, so you could be a part of this, or you want to wait till we get.
What's your question?
Okay, so how do you feel? Granted, I hope Bree, you made your statement. I think you have some more that you want to add to that.
I do.
Okay, well,
just one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I found that, of course, when I made that statement initially, there was some people who opposed, some men who opposed it, and were saying all kind of mean, stuff. Rude, nasty things. But at the same time, I also found out too that a lot of men did agree with me, and that it really made a lot of them step up to the plate even more so.
Okay.
So that's from my.
The response you got.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched the video and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is crazy." But it's a specific kind of guy I think you was talking to, so I could get it. You know, it's a specific group. Now I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta be careful how you put yourself out to the public, because they gonna perceive you that way. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the viewers may not be as educated. They may not be picking a book up to get more knowledge on understanding, you know, it's things like communication, how people move, you know what I'm saying, trust, discipline. People just that's not their focus. Right now, it's easier to, like my son, he's 11. He go onto YouTube and look up Funny Mike. Now, I like Funny Mike. He's a funny dude. You know, he's from you know what I'm talking about, right? Sure. From New Orleans. Dude is hella funny. But this is entertainment, and if this is the core of what you're soaking up, then you obviously have missed out quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just don't want. I would hate for, especially the females, man. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not a sexist in no way, because I believe there's good women out here that is just as honorable, that's gonna work just as hard. They just as loyal. They just as freaky. You feel me? They gonna give you the business. You feel me? They gonna cook for you, take care of your kids, clean your house, and they gonna still, you know, they coming with gifts. They not really and pardon me, but when I come to a relationship, I look at a relationship like, okay, what can I contribute? What do I have to give? I don't even think about what she might have. I'm looking like, how can I bless her game? Because you know what? In return, when I give to her, I have the mindset of giving to her. It's only one thing she's gonna want to do, and that's give back to me. And you know, interject if you feel like, Pete.
No, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I think that, you know, there's enough negative that's taking place out here. You know, let alone there's, you know, we may not know your past individually, what you might have to experience, and I've learned to consider that before I make any type of judgment. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't know what you've been through.
Right.
I don't know what you had to experience to cause you to feel this way.
I think it takes a lot of. I think that it takes a lot of understanding, and for someone who can think on a higher level to really understand where a woman is coming from when she says something so blunt like that. But at the same time, I don't expect for everybody to understand. So, of course, there's probably some people who have a negative view about me, in which at this point, you know, I really don't care, because let me say this, you can't please everybody.
No, you can't.
You can't please everybody.
Sure.
And so you're going to have people who rock with you and people who don't.
Right.
So I could have said something that catered to the opposing side.
Right, which was guys.
Yeah, I could have said something that pleased the opposing side, and then maybe the other side that agreed with me disagrees. You will never have people that agree with you, fully. So at the end of the day, you just have to be you, and just, again, there's just going to be people who rock with you and people who don't. I mean, you can be doing something as innocent as, I don't know, whatever, and people still might hate you for doing certain things, so it really doesn't matter,
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta commend you, because what I got from the video is like, look, this is the new me, and y'all finna get all this. That's what I'm not gonna lie. When I looked at the live, I was like, oh yeah, she done jumped over the cliff completely.
Well, because I've gotten to the point where I'm just tired of, as a single mom of 2 sons, I need a man to step up to the plate all the way. I don't need nobody who's trifling. I don't need nobody who's not going to contribute to anything, and as someone who's trying to start a business and doing it all by myself, then, it would be nice to have somebody in my corner to back me up, and so again, I'm not going to just allow anybody to just say, hey, I'm attracted to you sexually, and hey, can I come in at 2 a.m. and sleep with you and then leave and dip? No, I'm sorry, you can't do that.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you feel like the picture that you paint for the public or for the guys, do you think that they're receiving it the right way? Because it's all about public image right now, what I mean? And not to say, I respect all the female hustle on public social media, period. Because these chicks, they getting a check right now. They not playing no games. Chicks is getting paid. Put some respect on them, but at the same time, it comes at the expense of your name. No matter how you want to look at this, you have obtained a name once you step into that realm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming that right off the muscle and making that transition, you already had it in your mind. Like, look, this is the way I'm going. I'm not thinking about what you people think. I'm finna go after what I want to go after in my dream, and I'm going to go this route. So in other words, you accept everything that comes with this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because this newfound philosophy, and change that I'm going through, it's kind of like, it seems like it happened overnight, but at the same time, it took years for it to happen overnight, if that makes any sense.
Debris coming out of her shell, like...
I mean, it's a change that's been wanting to happen.
Oh, okay, so you've been had that fire.
Yeah, I've been had it in me. I just was too afraid to bring it out. Yeah. I've been afraid to just really speak my mind and say how I really feel. Yeah. But I think that once you become an entrepreneur and you see so many opportunities in life and you meet so many different people and you just see a whole, world in front of you, you just realize that what's the point of living in a box? What's the point of not saying what you want to say? Right. What's the point of not being who you want to be? Like, life is too, there's too much to be done in this life to just be confined to just a certain way or just care about what people think so much. I mean, if you constantly care about what people think all the time, then you're never going to just truly be happy. And I can say that I wasn't happy thinking about, oh, what if I say this? Somebody might not like it.
Right.
I'm not living for other people. I'm living for myself.
Which nowadays you gotta be. But you know what? I wanted to give my 2 guests the time to, Killer, feel free.
Right. I say fuck them. Find the business that pays you. You know what I'm saying? And they don't pay you, so you need to mind the business. So if you have that business, you should be minding that. Like,
okay.
Period.
Now, so let me ask you. When you say that, you're saying? Is that for everybody, or that's for just men or women? You know what I'm saying?
Which I feel like everybody should be minding their own business.
Got you. Okay, got you.
Like, you shouldn't get on Instagram and be like, damn, I wonder how they buying this. Why can't you buy it? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, let's focus on why can't you afford
what
they got.
Right.
At the end of the day, we all need to be minding our own
Okay.
Right.
P, go ahead and chime in, man.
I don't know whether, I don't know. Ask me a question.
All right, so
Ask me a question.
okay, so based on, I know you didn't really get to see the video, right? So
Nah, I didn't check the video.
unfortunately, I can share it with you because it's on the book.
It's on
But
Facebook,
anyway,
for sure.
it would really have helped so you could kind of get a perspective on Bree's viewpoint on this entire thing. Right now, my thing is, do you feel like, granted, considering what
Killer
lady
just said, yeah,
Killer
for
said
sure.
right here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel like, is it important the type of image you project on yourself into public?
At all times.
Just to be honest, you know what I'm
At
saying?
all times. At all times.
Okay,
It's
so
important
I mean,
to me.
we agree on that. I feel the same way because honestly, as much as I'm all about a bag, I'm more about that respect, getting
Without
that bag.
question.
You feel what I'm saying?
Without
Like,
question.
I'm not finna put myself out on the street looking like I walk the strip and then expect people to respect me like I'm Obama. No, because I've been walking the strip. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not finna do that. I don't give a damn about the views because I think, you know what I'm saying? Malcolm X and them had good views. You feel me? But he stood for something. You know what I'm saying? Michelle Obama got good views. She didn't just jump out there. She really stood for something. She represent a caliber of women in the United States that, look, when you talk about it, it's going to be on this bracket. Now, I'm not saying we all choose our faith. If you feel like you have a gift in a certain area, you know what I'm saying, pursue that dream by all means. But also understand that there's a percentage of females right now that's really being exploited. Like, just keep it real.
Percentage.
You feel me? Like, it's a business. Instagram is pimping. It ain't just about a check. Don't get it twisted and think, oh, yeah, I'm bad. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? You getting exploited because the dudes, what's his name? This dude, he broke that down to a science, man. He's a comedian on there. I think his name is Davis. It's Davis. Man, this dude broke this down one time. And he basically was saying, the females now, they online, they really showing their body. It's all about you damn near naked online to get what your view, get views. Naked. And he's saying, okay, y'all, don't think that this is some sort of skill. We just following you because you're naked. Basically. So when he said that, I bust out laughing. You feel me? But it's true. I mean, if you wasn't half of the chicks, some of the chicks, let's not knock everybody, but some of the chicks that's just out here just showing off their frame, if they didn't take their clothes off, they probably wouldn't be seen. You feel me?
Of course.
You feel what I'm saying? And I really feel like it's important. I'm okay with you being attractive and you turning heads, but just know what come with that. How far will you go? You know what I'm saying? How do you expect, or do you expect to be placed on, wife material? If I'm saying it wrong, right. Or if you care about a relationship, some people don't give a crap. But if you want to get a relationship, does it matter how the public views you? You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying?
Is that a question?
No, I'm just asking. Yeah, I'm actually.
So let me flip directions one time for you, man. Mm-hmm. So let me talk about my babies.
Okay.
Because I can't speak for no adult women.
Right.
My babies, I definitely don't want them going the route with socialism on social media.
It's concerned.
Like the status quo.
Yeah.
I would prefer, like, for you to always maintain your brand. Every opportunity you get to enhance your platform, you got to keep in mind there's this positive and negative attention that you exploiting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like being a refined woman in 2020, 2019, and the 21st millennium makes you different than being an exploited woman. You know, so it ain't got really much to do with what Bree's saying as far as what she want to do with her body.
Right.
I'm talking my babies and exploiting themselves online.
Yeah,
so because, and slightly I agree. Like, see, but I'm an alpha male, so when I come to the table, if I'm gonna date you, it's gonna be in my budget. I'm a budget.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Can I afford this shit?
Can I
Right,
afford you? You know.
Right.
So I'm. I think that kind of goes without. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you got a price tag on the pussy,
Yeah.
you should let that be known.
Let
from
that
the
be known
beginning.
right off the
So
muscle.
I could be like, I can't play ball, or yeah, I can play ball. Let your expectations be known.
Right.
So I could be like, that's worth the
Yeah,
investment,
so you can either, like,
or you know what I'm
skip the
saying?
dinner date and just pay for the
Straight pay for the pussy.
Right. I agree.
I mean,
then you
right.
might as well get that if you was finna take
I
you to
agree.
Chili's,
Yeah.
spend bread, and you already know that after Chili's,
You about to smash.
You might as well be like,
Straight
just
to the
hand me
pussy.
that and shit.
Yeah. Cut all the middle stuff
Right,
out.
don't waste time.
Don't waste no time.
but go ahead.
Go ahead, Bree. Go ahead.
She made a point.
Yeah.
But she made a really valid point, but at the same time, because see, men, I don't understand men. Like, I mean, y'all want to get mad when women say stuff like that, but at the same time, like, now correct me if I'm wrong, don't all men ultimately want the pussy? Like, don't all men ultimately?
There's a lot of niggas out here that don't want pussy. But as heterosexual men, we do want pussy.
Okay. We talking about okay. We're talking about the heterosexual men. Okay, so don't they all want the pussy
Just
eventually?
like women want the dick.
That's the goal.
Okay, so with that being said, like it's really no different than what I'm saying. It's just the fact that since I already know that you want the pussy, and see, I don't know. I just feel like. Well, correct me if I'm wrong again, because, I'm just speaking from what I believe.
It's all good. Uh-huh.
But I just feel like, I mean, men are, how would I put this? I'm trying to put this in a way where it's understood. Mm-hmm. I just kind of feel like, well, no, let me not say that. But I
think I know what you're trying to say. I want to
What
help
am I
you
trying
out.
to say?
Yeah, all right, so look. So I remember in the video you mentioned something, and I think you probably wanted to clarify that too. But you mentioned that, guys want the pussy, right? Mm-hmm. But you mentioned that women don't really need sex.
I didn't say that we don't need it,
right.
but we're more emotional. We want love, we want nurture, we want to be taken care of. So if we're going to do an even exchange, if we know as a woman that you want the sex, then I want what's in your pockets, because not in a gold digging way, but more so of the fact that I want to be taken care of. Okay. As a woman. And that's just my personal opinion. Right. Some women, and I've been the independent woman for a long time, right. And I still am. I don't have anybody that's paying my bills. But at the same time, as a woman, it would feel nice to have somebody in your corner that you can say, hey, babe, can I borrow or have, $200? I'm kind of behind on my car note, or whatever it is. Or can I have, some change tonight to get my nails done? Whatever it is. But at the same time, you're not going to be a man that's in my life that's sleeping with me, but I can't call on you for shit. And that's just the bottom line of it all.
That's fair.
That's just the bottom line of it all. It's not about, okay, well, let's negotiate how much you're going to pay to have sex with me. It's not really about that.
It shouldn't be. Right.
Yeah, it's more so about that before I let you have any parts of me, I need to make sure that you're the type of man that can have my back the way I need it. Because since you want sex, let me make sure that I'm covered on this end of the deal. You know what I mean?
Right.
All around. So, I mean, of course, again, that goes without saying, having a natural relationship with a man. You know what I mean?
Now, let me, without, interrupting, kind of, take a different direction on the men's behalf, on the behalf of men, right? So, I don't think, like sex is just all a guy wants. Like, I want to be correct when I say this. It's a huge part of the bargain, but it also has to balance out with some other
right
facets as well. You know what I'm saying? So, we could have the most amazing sex, but at the we let them kids go.
Right.
What else is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
right.
To be honest with you, it's the same way with a female. And what I mean by that is, I've had a friend of mine. She's a lot older. I want to say this lady is well in her 50s, early 50s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she shared with me something that blew my mind the other day, bro. She said, a woman could sleep with you right now, right? And bust the most amazing nut. Let's just be frank, right? And walk right out of that room and walk into another man's arm. And she's an older lady. So when she said that, chills ran through me like, oh, damn, word? So really, in other words, it's not just, it's a few things can cause a woman to want to have an affair. And I did not know that. That was news to me, because I'm thinking, all right, if you know what I'm saying, if Smooth just walked in the building. Smooth, what's up, man? Smooth, you might want to cop a squat, dog, because we are rolling. Cop a squat, bust the wings down. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing but love, bro.
All right, good. Smooth in the house, y'all. Smooth, it's good to see you.
It's always a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. And
Excuse me, bro. Let me pass you.
without interrupting, Smooth, you can cop you a seat. What's up, bro? Good to see you. All right, good to see you. This is Bree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, basically, Smooth, you just kind of walking in, so we'll have to fill you in. But yeah, basically, what we was getting at is this lady blew my mind with this information, and I took it for face value, because she's been married for a long time. I'm talking about over 20 years with her husband, and they come to the shop and they just give out game. Like, a lot of the times we think like, all right, well, if he don't do this and this, he gotta go. And when I think about it, bro, how much ups and downs people who've been together 50 years, 60 years went through, that if they was to even remotely base it on every difference that occurred, we're going to break up, there'd be no relationship.
True.
There'd be no strength, no foundation, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to shed some light on that. Smooth, you need a mic?
Well, my voice projects itself.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
If I need a mic, it's all good.
Alpha male speaking, yeah. Go ahead, dog. Alpha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but did you heard what we just was talking?
So check this out.
Okay.
In my opinion,
Put that mic straight in front of you too.
In my professional and personal opinion, check this out. As an alpha, we're gonna set the tone from the giddy up. So whatever it is, however the tone is, or whatever it is we expect, or whatever's going on, we're setting that. That's the difference between the alpha and the beta.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So whatever expectations that the woman has, because they all do, I feel like it's imperative that she's mature enough to communicate that from the beginning. Let me know what it is that you want and what you expect of me. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So I can agree to them terms and conditions, so I can let you know, hey, baby girl, check this out. If you can't do this for you, if you are not living this lifestyle, don't expect me to come in and change your life just because you're pretty or because I want to fuck.
True.
What are you offering me? Like, we're dating, we're interviewing.
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the table other than some pussy? That ain't hard to come by.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. And if she leave me after me fucking her brains out, go to the next nigga, she ain't lying no way. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's public pussy.
Right.
It was just my turn.
Now, I want to ask Bree, I want to ask you something, sweetie. So, do you feel that the contribution should be 100%, or do you feel like the guy should bring most to the table and you bring the difference?
No. So again, this is like a natural relationship.
Yeah.
Like, that flows naturally between a man and a woman.
Okay.
So again, if I set the expectations from the beginning and saying like, look, you can't come into my life just expecting to dip in and out at 2 a.m. like you want to and need to, nigga, you gonna pay some bills or you gonna get my nails done, whatever it is you're gonna contribute financially, And if that's the case, yeah, you know, you can have that sexual part about me, but at the same time, I'm willing to have a natural relationship with you. So even if that means, you know, us being friends and talking late at night, you know, I'm somebody you can call. You know, you might come over and I might cook for you, and then we have sex. You know what I mean?
Hey.
So it's a natural relationship between a man and a woman, but I'm letting you know from the get-go, you're not going to come in and out of my life thinking you're going to sleep with me, but yet I can't call on you for shit.
I got you.
No.
I got you. So
Period.
So basically, she
Period.
answered that question
Period.
in so many words.
Period.
You know what I mean? Who's some girl shots?
So if you want to be that nigga in my life that's getting that, then you need to be that nigga. Period.
Okay. So
Period.
So you basically
The fuck? The fuck? Hell no. You cannot. I'm just letting y'all know, for those followers who are watching right now,
Yeah.
please do not inbox me at 2 a.m. because you ain't paying no goddamn bills.
What's
nigga.
with this 2 a.m. hour, man? I done heard that shit.
drop that song.
What if it's 1:30? I mean, what
Okay, now this is not
It's
to
over
say.
2
Listen,
a.m.
this is not to say that
That's your
anybody
shit.
can just inbox me and be like, "Hey, what bill you need paid?"
Because you know it's
Because
a
I've been doing that. Yeah.
Hold up.
straight like
So
that.
what happens
So
if the
that-
nigga do hit you with the what bill you need to get paid? Then what happens?
It's all depending on first of all,
If you like-
initial attraction. You know, okay, he's good looking. Okay, well, let me see what you about. Okay, you have your own business. What do you do? Okay, how many kids do you have? Are you seeing your kids? It's all about that again, that
You gotta
natural
do that
relationship and how you,
assessment.
and how you really feel about that person. I've had, since I've made that statement, I've had a few people be like, "What bill can I pay?" And
how
I
you
just laugh
respond?
it off because at the end of the day, I can't spread myself thin. I can't offer myself to him, because they're offering to pay my bills just because they
'Cause look,
really
your
just
bills-
really want the pussy.
Let's be clear. Hold on. Let's be clear.
Stop.
If you put that proposal out there, I
Niggas
guarantee you,
gonna bite.
all your bills finna be paid.
Niggas gonna bite.
Now, it's gonna come at the
Niggas
expense
wanna pay
of
for
your
that
name,
pussy.
but your bills gonna be paid. That's for sure.
I mean,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
I think that it's some women, I can't say all women, but there's some women out there that feel that way that are just too afraid to say it. Because I was once that young girl that was too afraid to let a guy know what I want and need in my life, from
Now,
the get-go.
I'm not gonna lie, Bree. I have a question to ask. I want you to really, open up about that because you mentioned it in the video, right? And I'm gonna ask you that in a little while. What else was the other point I was trying to make, man? And before I completely forget. Because I know
Hold on, Hash. Let me tag me in one time for
Okay,
your
go
funky
ahead.
ass, man. So we were in the barber shop the other night, right?
Yeah.
And the homies was like, "What happens if you on a first date, initial date?"
Yes.
Let's get these women opinion one
great.
time. We ain't gonna say left or right,
Hey, Bree,
up or down.
Bree, I got a question.
We gotta
to
get
ask
to
you,
a
but I'm gonna ask
plan.
you that after we talk. We break
Ooh,
this
it's
down.
getting hot in here.
Ain't it, man? So you on a date?
Y'all need water or something?
Yeah, I do need H2O.
You feel free to
Good, my God.
pour this down, pour this up. Well, go ahead, P. Let me.
So you on a date?
Topic.
This for Bree. This in for Killer.
And y'all
So
tune in here, y'all.
you on a
Bree,
date
you
with a
too.
nigga in the first date, and it don't matter where you at, and he pulls out a coupon,
Yeah.
like to take a percentage out for the bill. How do you feel about that? Right.
And we should have let Smooth ask that question. Smooth, do you need to? Yeah, Smooth. Go ahead.
Wait a-
Smooth. This was Smooth's initial proposal that brought up a major debate in the shop. Smooth, go ahead. Ask the question the way you originally asked it, dog.
The question is, if me and a significant other, or not even a significant other, it's a female friend, it's a first date. We go out, it's like, baby, let me take you out. You pick the restaurant. And we go to this particular restaurant. At the time when it's all said and done and the bill comes, when the waitress hands me the ticket, I look at the ticket and be like, okay, no problem, the bill is such and such. If I have a coupon that's 50% off, is that a problem?
Speak, Bree. Go ahead.
First of all, what restaurant are y'all at? Is my question.
You picked it.
Well, obviously, if I picked it, ain't no coupons going on. Ain't no 50% off coupon.
Hey!
Like that, you should be like,
What the fuck I said? Time out. Did I not say that?
Yes, you
But what
did.
you got to say about it?
I mean, it just depends on the restaurant that you're at. I mean, what restaurant
Fucking
are
matter.
you
Bree,
at?
choose one. What's your favorite?
I mean,
What's your favorite?
Groupon have discounts
What's your
for
favorite? What's your
everything.
favorite? What's your favorite? You know it. It's 2 a.m. I'm
It's-
saying.
I say if you really fuck with him, but because
Bree,
it's
yeah,
something,
yeah,
it's
Bree,
some
what's your
things. No,
favorite?
listen. It's some things that on a first date it kind of looks like a little distasteful,
Like how? That looks
a
distasteful?
little bit to
How?
me. I'm sorry, but if I really fuck with you, then yeah, okay.
Bree, what's your favorite restaurant? You avoiding the question.
I mean, Hugo's. It's a Mexican restaurant.
Hypothetically speaking, let's say he got a percentage off. How you gonna look at him?
what if he's like, I always come here and they gave me a coupon? Then it's gonna be different. Like, oh, you love this place too. Like,
I mean,
What do you say?
I really can't say that I would be like, no, that turns me off. I don't. It really depends on how I'm feeling about that person, and just I don't know how the date is
I don't
going.
care if I like him or if I don't like him. A coupon. I don't feel no type of way about it
Right,
because
right.
I'm from the hood. I don't really.
Yeah,
get
nah,
it.
right.
I'm
We okay with that.
That's what I mean.
I'm really.
Let's go with that.
Not-
Saving your bread.
Not too close, Smoke.
Now-
yeah, move your hand.
Let me
Keep going.
chime in real quick, right? Let me chime in real quick.
Go ahead,
Not
go
that
ahead.
one.
T, let me
But,
chime in
Listen,
real
y'all
quick.
gotta understand why I feel the way I feel. I'm sorry.
No, and look, trust me, I
I'm
respect
sorry.
you.
And
And look,
you know what? I don't want to put my business too much out there, but I have a really, really strong reason as to why I feel that way. And I can't even really say it because I would kind of put that person like kind of on the forefront
So this
because
is
people
happening.
kind of would know who I'm talking
okay,
about.
so look, because trust me, what I want you to understand too, and I think that you're comfortable enough, is that this is just different views. We're sharing different views. This is nobody's attacking nobody here. So once we get that and understand, as a matter of fact, I'm here to be educated and educate, if you will. So it's not really a single nobody out. We just kind of trying to set something in perspective, right? So honestly, my point of view on the issue is really and truly, if the chick chose me, she don't give a damn where I spend this money. She don't give a... Bro, I'm gonna share with you my story. Because like I say, everybody been through something different. I don't know what you've been through that caused you to have this perspective, right? But I done been with a bad chick before, bro. That get her hair cut in the barbershop. Got a low haircut, Smooth. One of them low joints. Like mine, right? But it shut the shop down as soon as she walk in. She gonna turn a lot of heads. This chick so thorough. I pulls up at a one of the drive-thru. Like I said, I'm from the hood, just like Killer. You feel me? So we pull up at the drive-thru at the Mickey D's, right?
Come on.
She in the driver's seat. I'm about to order a meal for everybody in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I say, bro, let me get XYZ. She tapped me on the leg. She say, babe, tell him don't put no cheese on the burger. I got the cheese. This chick went in the bag and pull out a pack of Swiss, my nigga. A pack of Swiss. But look, you would hear that type of story and be like, what? This chick don't have... Bro, this chick was elegant as a brother could get it. She blew my mind, and I'm not gonna lie. I know the difference between a chick who's raunchy and a chick who got some standards, and she thorough. I'm thorough. I like thorough chicks.
Yeah.
You know, I like a chick that, you know what I'm saying, we face some hard time. She not gonna crack. She gonna like, babe, what you doing? Let's go get this.
Let's go get
Do
it.
it with class.
Let's go get it. You know? And she ain't gonna leave. She not gonna leave my side either. She ain't gonna do. Oh, this nigga ain't. He down now. So she start giving other dudes. No, she thorough. She gonna try to make sure her world is not gonna be right until mine's is right. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. That's the only type of women that I really
Only
attract. I don't really know the gold digger. Not to throw shade on anybody else, but I don't know the women who do it. You know what I'm saying, for a couple dollars. No. I know chicks who, you know, if that light go off, she got some candles, or she gon', you know what I'm saying, bring a fan, or, you know what I'm saying, she gonna bring a bucket of ice, you know what I'm saying? So the perspective of whether or not, you know what I'm saying, you put I would judge somebody on a first date based on a coupon. No, indeed, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we could have had $5 if we really digging each other. We're gonna get a number 2. We're gonna bust that down and we're gonna laugh about it when we get to the park and we're gonna go home and it's going down. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it really doesn't. It doesn't really. It's not a focal point for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
What
I'm
you
not
gotta say,
gonna
babe?
knock
But I
you.
can
What
see
you gotta
how
say,
it, like, if you actually think about it, it's like, I mean, I can see where she's coming from.
Right.
I've had trust me, I've had my share of being that woman that you're talking about, of if the lights go out and the candles. Trust me, I've had my share, and for me, from my personal experience, I've had enough of it, because that person did not appreciate me, did not love me the way I needed them and wanted them to love me. I gave that person everything about me, from my body, my heart, my soul, everything. And so for me, I can't deal with a man who doesn't want to take care of me. I just can't deal with that.
I got you, man. Please.
So for me, that's why I said it's coming from an emotional standpoint, because I loved that person with all my heart. I was down for that person.
It's all right. It's all right.
Like since day one, and a lot of times I didn't understand why I stuck around so long dealing with somebody who just did not take care of home. So for me, I need a man that's going to take care of home, period. You know, somebody who I can feel secure with financially, emotionally, everything.
Okay.
So for me, I don't care. Like at this point, like, no, if you don't have the means to take care of me, then that's it for me. Like, I don't have time for the now granted, if I meet somebody who has the financial means and I start to love him and care about him and we start to build a relationship, and then at one point he doesn't have it, I'm just naturally the type of woman who I'm down for you. But I don't have time for somebody who we got to work from the ground up hard because of the fact that, you know, I don't know. I'm just sorry.
What's your sign? What's your sign?
I was about to ask her.
What's
I
your
was
sign?
just about to ask
I'm a
her.
Libra.
Oh man, fuck. Okay, cool. Libra's all about balance. Check this out.
Science,
Check this out. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah,
Cause I've been out here for a long time, and so we be one call away from rich, one call away from hustling again. So like life ain't nothing but a transition.
Yep.
You gonna go up and you gonna go down. You may meet the right person at the wrong time.
Right.
But check this out. It is your responsibility as an adult to take care of your motherfucking self, with or without the assistance of a man.
Right.
Let's say homie come to you today, you know, he like, man, you know, you're beautiful, I just want to take you out. This is my current situation, upfront and honest with you. I ain't really got it to take you this, that, and the pro, but what I do have, I'm willing to share.
Shit.
And you like, nah, that don't meet my standards.
I just don't have time for it.
Hypothetically.
I don't have
now
time
that
for it.
same nigga that you just
Turn it down.
he on the grind. He like, I
Okay.
can deal with it. Let me finish.
Okay.
I can deal with it, and he keep going. Next thing you know, he has 6 figures. Next thing you know, he has 7.
Yeah.
And then you see him, and you like, damn.
Yeah, I passed that.
I base my decision on you, on your ability to provide for me. When we all know that it's like this.
Yeah, it was just a phase he
It's
was
just
going
a
through.
phase.
That was it.
But I'm not saying you wrong, because check this out, as men, my homies, y'all verify. We done dated some women that ain't really had shit.
No, indeed.
But we was
No,
like,
indeed.
fuck, damn. Alright. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we can make out of this shit. Then we done dated some bitches, and I'm gonna say bitches because bitches is bitches, that was all in the nigga pocket. Every time you look up, I want this, I want that, I want this. And we done paid that shit, truth be told.
Yeah.
We done paid that shit,
Yeah.
truth be told. But I'm gonna say this. Most marriages blossom and die based off of finances.
True.
Without question.
Make and break.
But you gotta know the difference between a man who's going through a tough time and a nigga that ain't boss.
Right. You have to. There's
See what I'm
two
saying?
different kind of dudes.
I agree with that.
That's the real. Cause me, you ain't gonna never know. Let me tell you, you ain't gonna never know how deep my pockets is. But just know when it's time to go get it,
Oh,
I'm gonna go get it.
You know how to,
Even if I gotta go, hey, look, I'm gonna be back in a couple days. I'm gonna come back with it. Don't ask me no questions. I'm gonna come back with it.
And you know what, P? I want to interject real quick. There's a double standard, right? And like I say, Bree, man, I could only imagine what type of experience you've had in the past to cause you to feel that. And I can't judge nobody because I don't know what you went through, right? But there is a double standard, and it's like if a chick could be fine, right, Pete? Look, chick could be bad.
Right.
She could be gorgeous, right?
She is.
Got a body. Stay with you, ain't got a dime in her pocket. She been with you 10 years. She ain't got nothing to show for it. It's cool. But let a nigga be in that position living with a chick. Watch how his name go through the dirt. And I feel like it's unfair. Because it's like, bro, if the world don't know you just here because the way you look. You know, they don't know. They don't know you ain't got nothing going on besides, all right, she bad. When she walk out of the shower, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Right. They don't know that. But then, then when you get women who get online and they kind of, empower a Me Too movement, misleading the women, making them think, all right, I need to have power. In my opinion, bro, you have been, and y'all could object, but a woman, you're gonna be blessed playing the position of a woman in a man's life. Period. It started from the very beginning. We now took this whole conception into, all right, women need to have a certain amount of power, and you need to be super strong and independent and all this type of jab. But in actuality, you just don't know just how blessed you are being a woman. There's certain gifts God placed on earth for you to have that is beyond comparison to anything material that we place this material value on, that you could just walk into if you play your position. You don't have to compete with another chick. This is not about views. Your ass get hit by a car today, all the views you had is done because the new you got a broken leg or you got your side paralyzed.
That pretty face ain't pretty
right.
no more.
You're not as sexy
ain't
no
tight
more.
no more.
Whereas if you was to play your role, I guarantee you, even when you get hit by a car, this nigga gonna love you till you get to that coffin because you was there. Your image wasn't misconstrued.
The right
you
one
feel what I'm saying?
right, for
so
sure.
I feel like it's very important because I love women. I love women. I love what they're created for. I couldn't go no other way. You know what I'm saying? I can't function without a female by my side.
Some
You feel
pussy.
me?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm here to empower the female. I'm not with this division. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not with the, all right, well,
sure.
I've been through some bad stuff with some females too.
Right.
I'm talking about ratchet queens. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But cut your ties, bust your window, and sit down, you know what I'm saying, and talk it over a Mountain Dew. You know what I'm saying, on the curb. But or send you to jail, right? Look, P. Send you to jail, on some domestic shit, and then come down and visit you. Won't testify. What was all that about? I'm in jail doing 6. You feel me? But you down here to visit me, you know what I'm saying, after you done put me in. So I don't really knock I still love them to death. But my thing is, don't try to bring down a certain sex or entire world of female or male just because of something that you've been through. If I'm making any sense,
real.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, exactly what everybody has said. I concur 100%. I'm just saying that everybody spoke the truth.
Go ahead, Killer.
I saw this post and it says, ladies, men don't care about your job or your money. Men don't care about your ambition. And he was basically talking about how, like, men don't care if you got a job, if you got money, as long as you look good. Like, is that true?
Let me hit you.
Yeah, go ahead.
One speak. Time for your mind. Check this out. At this stage of the game, like you say, you have, like, it got to be something deeper than, you know what I'm saying? Right. Same here. Because a pretty woman ain't hard to come by. You feel me? Pussy ain't hard to come by. What makes you different? What makes you different? Like, everybody on the gram is pretty with the right filter and the right,
at least
the right,
90%.
you know what I'm saying, with the face and everything.
Yeah.
A pretty woman ain't hard to come by, baby girl. They got women that's turning grown every day. You in competition. If that's what you in, you in competition with the whole fucking world, with the internet.
True.
You lose.
True.
So I need to know past this beauty shit because that shit, I done had pretty women just like you did. And so that shit get old, especially if it's like, you know what, bitch? You know what I'm saying? That pussy ain't all that good. Bitch, you want me and expect more than you can produce. Like, is this woman coachable? Do she got her shit together? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can we go get it together? Like, if I'm going to invest my time in you, is it going to bring me back a return?
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, now I ain't gonna lie, to answer the question, Killer. You know, I would say this: the new generation, or the way of the wave that the new world is on, the niggas don't give a damn. They really don't. I'm not gonna lie.
Because even I present myself, like, if you look at my social media, I look like, well, I am a boss, like, period. Like, I have 3 older brothers. That's how I was raised. Like, that's all I know, like, to be an independent woman. Like, I don't ask nobody for shit. That's just how I was raised. Like, I don't want to
Aquarius.
ask for shit.
Oh yeah,
like,
she
was an Aquarius.
And I attract boss.
True, right.
I'm a boss. Like, and I feel like a boss wants to be with a boss, period. Like, I feel like a true man that's a boss wants to be with a boss, like, just how she has her own business, like, wants to be with, at least if you don't have it all there yet, you have it in your mind, you have the vision.
You have a plan.
You have a vision.
You have a vision.
Right. That goes back to what he said about, for me, is about, you know, a man who, what did you say? Something about men who... Huh?
What part?
When you said about a man, if he don't have it, but...
Oh, yeah, he come up later on.
Okay. So now that's a different story for me, because I feel like if you're not running as hard as me or harder, then we have nothing to talk about.
Right, and it should be.
We have nothing to talk about.
It should be.
Because I'm grinding my ass off day in and day out. Before I came over here, I was going from the north side to the south side, 5th Ward, selling my lemonade. So if you're not doing something like not necessarily that matches me or more, then we have nothing to talk about. Period.
And I ain't gonna lie, I cannot object with that. That is, it should be that way. Like, honestly, I'm not. Let me just put it like this, without putting my business out there. But I would have liked to be in a situation, you know, where the chick is getting it as hard as I am. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say that the wrong way, but I go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from, I done been called the broke nigga before, and it don't feel good. You feel me? And I was that nigga you talked about, Pete. That once upon a time I was broke. I rode to school on a 10-speed. You feel me? Going down Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Going to Barber College. But I stuck it out, and you know, I became that dude with the Clippers. You feel what I'm saying? Sure. And honestly, I take that serious because I'm coming from the bottom. I'm coming from poverty. You know what I'm saying? And we're not talking about United States poverty. I'm talking about third world country poverty, Trini poverty, you know, and the island poverty. You know, that's a different kind of level of poverty. So when I get this chance to make it, I'm finna do it large. Yeah. And not only that, because I was called the broke nigga before, when I come up, you gonna put a lot of respect on my name because you know this nigga got it out the mud. Yeah, true. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. I don't knock. You know, anybody in particular, but I feel like there's a slight double standard, and it's a lot of young women that are misled. You know what I'm saying? They thinking like all of us, the majority of us, is some loser ass niggas. And to be honest with you, it's niggas out here, bro. Right now, as we speak, I take care of 2 boys, 1-5, 1-11. You know what I'm saying? The 5-year-old, I'm still paying child support for him. He lives with me. Yeah, been living with me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's be clear. I love my wife to death. I love her. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate her. She has been the other half of me that God put by my side to complete me, right? And I would never, ever devalue her position, right? But I never really, my situation was different when it comes, because I'll be like, I'm the type of nigga that I probably work 3 jobs, 3-4 jobs, and you know, jump from one schedule to a next just to keep getting it, because honestly, I'm like, it's like PTSD. I'm like petrified of being broke or something. You feel me? Like, but now I'm in a position where I take care of the whole house out of one pocket. I represent them type of niggas. I don't know the other type of niggas. I don't know the niggas that's kicking back and running up chicks light bit or living with a chick. I don't even know how to do that. You feel me? If you had your own and I'm coming into the picture, best believe we about to step it up and probably put both our names on a lease, you know what? Because we ain't finna do that kicking out. I done came to the crib before and all my clothes is laying out in the front lawn at the building. You feel me? It don't feel good. So I need that contribution. I'm one of them guys. I don't really give a damn how pretty you are. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Say that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would pick a chick that's thorough, that's gonna have something to contribute
with some substance,
and we gonna ride.
Sure.
Because guess what? I'm gonna shower her, but I know she gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna call at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
When I'm ready to put that dick in her life.
You feel me?
Because them nails and them bills gonna be paid.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Baby, I'm coming through. You know what I'm saying? 2 in the morning.
As long as home is taken care of, then you good.
Okay.
You
True.
good. You
Say
can come
that
at 2 in the morning.
Say that then. Because I got a motherfucking key. It's overstood. I already did the work. I come to claim what's mine.
Straight up. I think bottom line, I think what I'm really feeling is that I want a relationship in which home is just being taken care of.
Gotcha.
At the end of the day,
That ain't
you know.
too much to ask. That's
not,
fair.
it's really
And
not.
yeah, I said it
For real,
bluntly
man,
when I
that's
said it,
fair.
because I think that day somebody had just inboxed me because he had been in my inbox, and I could tell he was creeping, you know, trying to like say little slick shit, and I already knew nigga, come on and say I want to fuck. And so for me, I just felt like, you know, I'm going to let him continue to just try to, you know, get his words out, but I'm not going to help him, you know, you say it, you know. And I just was frustrated because I'm like, why are you inboxing me constantly? I know what you want. Yeah. I know you don't want much. Right. So just be upfront and say what you want to say. And if you say it, and when you say it, I'm just going to turn you down because, no, you're not going to dip in and out again like you want to. You don't even know me like that. We don't have a relationship. We don't have no kind of friendship. And so when he said that, that's when I went live. That motivated the video because I was just annoyed at how men try to do you as a woman.
Now, what I don't want you to do, sweetie man, is to generalize all guys. You feel what I'm saying? Because all men are not this way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just one in particular experience. So that really has no basis on the potential of an actual good dude that's gonna come in willing to give. You feel everything he got. You feel what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for coming out because that was my initial intention. I wanted you to express that feeling or where that came from. You know what I'm saying? I think we accomplished that because it aroused a certain kind of emotion when you started to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. I'm happy that, you know, she was able to come out and express herself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a very emotional person.
Nah, it's all good.
I hate it because I had another interview one time and I started crying. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, because I be passionate about what I'm saying when I say it.
As you should.
Because I'm not just an airhead just saying it because, oh, you know, like when you see these women out here just, you know, being Instagram famous and just saying dumb shit and stupid shit like fuck niggas and just all this kind of. I'm not coming from that kind of place, like because I have a lot of. I think about things. I analyze things a lot. Sometimes to where it's too much. So I'm like, I got to stop because I be overthinking.
I think we all do.
Yeah. So I have
to help everybody but themselves.
I think about everything before I say it, you know. So when I say something, then I mean what I say, and I have a lot of logic behind why I say it. Maybe it might not make sense to everybody, but in my opinion, I have a lot of logic. I don't just blurt something out just because.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
So check this out. Bree, when you first came in, you painted a picture. You was like, if you ain't paying for the pussy, you ain't fucking.
True.
Now, it's like, if I can't call you, if I need something, if I can't get my nails. Well, no, hold on. In the beginning, that's not where we was at. We was on some, if you ain't paying for the pussy, you ain't fucking. Now it's like a little bit more. That's the Libra. That's that indecisiveness in that
No,
Libra.
no.
Now it's a little bit more of a broad perspective.
No, it's
because
not
if it's paying for pussy, it's prostitution.
see that's
Men gonna pay for pussy. This is without question.
pay for pussy. Yes,
Because every
you do.
woman sells pussy.
Different
Right or wrong?
Men, like, so all men are different, right? So there's men that pay for pussy on this and that.
Right.
And then there's men who you're taking a bitch out on a date.
Right.
You
Exactly.
we always pay for
exactly.
pussy.
You're always
Exactly.
How you want us to
exactly.
pay for it?
It's exactly.
So we can
She's
call it
exactly
2 in the
right.
morning.
So with that being said, it's not me being indecisive because I stand on what I'm saying. Right. Yes, pay for the pussy. Okay. Now it sounds blunt, but again, it doesn't mean
Because they done gave it away to another
it doesn't
nigga.
mean
You feel me? And that nigga done shot up the club. And that nigga done skeeted on her face. And now you want me to pay top dollar for some used pussy.
Now
That's what it
see,
come down to. That may not be your story. Then
No.
again, it may be your story. But that's how it always goes. You gave this other nigga the pussy for nothing. Now
Okay,
I gotta
okay.
come through and I gotta pay for the pussy.
okay, let me say
Right?
something. Let me say something.
Huh? I'm gonna say what you niggas want to say, man.
Okay.
What's happening? I'm paying for used pussy.
Okay, so that same guy that I was telling you about that had been inboxing me trying to beat around the bush, but I knew he really wanted sex.
Yeah.
When he saw that I made that post, he said, now that sounds like some roaching ass shit. Well, nigga, what you're trying to do is some roaching ass shit. To me, in my opinion. You trying to come up over here, and that's some roaching ass shit. Like, don't come up over here trying to get that out of me.
Right.
Because it's some roaching ass shit. It's some roaching ass shit. You don't know me. You don't know me.
You
haven't invested no time. You haven't invested
What
no
that
money.
mean?
That's some roaching ass shit.
What
You
that
trying to
mean?
get some free pussy, nigga.
What nigga you know don't like
Period.
free pussy? I can't think of one.
Listen,
If I can talk you out that pussy, I'm gonna do just that.
at the end of the day, I stand by what I say.
Ain't you gonna teach? Ain't you teach your son? Look, nigga, check this out. You gonna pay for it? Make sure she worked it. If not, nigga, you gonna get all the free pussy you can.
Agreed.
Well,
When I have me a little
okay, well then don't come my way with it. But that's what I'm saying. Then don't come my way with it.
Choose. You see what I'm saying? Because she done already gave it to another nigga.
It doesn't matter. But it doesn't
You
matter.
be that nigga that can get that pussy off that mouthpiece. I'm just saying, this is what I'm gonna tell my son.
Well, then he can't come
You know
my
what I'm
way.
saying? I
That's-
mean, you gonna be too old.
At the end of the day, he
but
can't.
But that's how I make it.
Okay, now you throwing slugs.
Oh,
Okay.
no, my son, he ain't even here. Of course, I'm just saying, you gonna try to get that pussy for nothing. Would you not?
Well, all right. So
Nigga,
That's
come on,
true,
would
but
you
don't
not?
come my way with it.
All right.
okay. So
Period. Don't come my way with it.
But basically,
At the end of the day, this stays in my pants. Period.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, Bree,
For the right
I
price.
totally understand where you're coming from.
It's not for the right price, and it's not prostitution.
I didn't say it, you did.
It's
What?
I didn't say it, you did. I didn't say it was prostitution. You just said for the bills.
You did say
for
it was
the nails.
prostitution.
Yeah, for sure.
You did say it was
everybody sells
prostitution.
pussy, everybody buys it.
Okay, and including you, right?
Of course, I'm not
Okay,
subject to the
so
rule.
I'm not. It's not called prostitution.
What is it called?
It's not prostitution.
It's
What is
not
it called?
prostitution.
What is it called?
Wait. Let's do something real quick, right? So, Bree, I wanted to, because like I said, I didn't want you to feel like, this is some sort of singling out going on or attack.
Absolutely.
I know for a fact that, you had to have had some experience that caused you to feel that way, and you're very entitled to that. So don't feel like it's just an attack, because I really want to in some way give you the platform to where you can share your story, you know what I'm saying? So somebody might have been through the same thing. There's people that could relate. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I like us to be educated on the topic, so that when you leave, you have a more positive perspective on the issue. You know
I don't think I have a negative perspective on it. I stand by what I say. Period.
Okay.
Period. That's just the bottom line of it all. I mean, I'm not gonna just be casually just having sex with somebody just because.
Right.
Like,
And you
that's just
shouldn't,
the
and
bottom
you
line of it all.
And you shouldn't. What I think was what P is trying to say is that it just may be when you put I think you made a scenario, right? But I think people could misunderstand that, especially when you say pay some bills. A lot of guys are gonna come in with the impression like, oh, okay, so all I gotta do is pay some bills. So right there, they already misconstrued your point.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to kind of like share your story and what caused you to feel this way,
Right.
so that people understand. Because I ain't gonna lie, it's two sides to that. You could jump out into the world with a effort mindset. But I think deep inside, we all want to be understood to a certain degree. We all want people to really feel us so that they could understand the force behind what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Right.
if not, you just looked at like you just out here, like Smooth say. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, the way I feel is that like if a certain person feels a certain way,
yeah.
you know, and they're saying, oh, that's basically prostitution, and they have like this negative view about me, then I'm not for you. We're not for each other. Because, go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, because I've had some men inbox me and say, you know, I applaud you. That's some queen, grown woman shit. So, and I've heard some immature ass men say, oh, that's prostitution. So to me, that's an immature way of thinking because you're not trying to understand where a woman is coming from.
Hold
From
on,
a
I wasn't
grown
attacking
woman's
Bree.
standpoint.
I'm speaking in general. That
From a-
wasn't for you. That was in general. Now, if you felt attacked, that's different.
I felt
I'm
attacked
speaking in
because you said it
general.
was prostitution. So
I
you're
s- I
basically
call it
calling me a
spade.
prostitute.
No, if I'm gonna call you a prostitute, I say you're a prostitute. I'm a direct person.
Okay.
So don't take that personal. However, you can take it to the bank because if you're selling pussy, that's prostitution. If those guidelines don't
Selling
affect
pussy
you,
is like, hey, anybody who wants it, $500
you can sell it
come
any
fuck
kind of
me.
way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not speaking to you particularly.
Okay.
I'm speaking in general. So, like I said,
That's
don't take it
prostitution.
personal. Everything is for sale. Everything has a price tag. Whatever it's a certain amount of effort that you expect, if it's some bills, if it's this, if it's that, there's certain expectations for you to entertain a man. And vice versa for a man. There's certain things that he expects. That's just what it is, his business. At the end of the day, it's business. Don't take that personal. But we as men are conditioned to already come prepared to pay to play. So you ain't speaking no language that's foreign to me. Because if I fuck with you, you're going to know I fuck with you. Mm-hmm. And then the minute I no longer fuck with you, you're going to know I no longer fuck with you. So if it's this that you require and I'm willing to commit to those terms and conditions, then that's what we're going to do. Straight up and down. Dating ain't shit but business. It's interviewing for the job. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's worth it. Okay, I'm going to go the extra mile. Then sometimes nigga going to come, you ain't going to ask for it. It's just going to come automatically because I fuck with you. I see this needs to be done. Look at your nails. Let me get your nails done. Oh, yeah.
And that's the kind of man that I'm talking about.
You anyway.
That's the kind of man that I'm talking
I'm going
about.
to study you from the giddy up.
Yeah,
I'm going to start
a
like.
lot of that.
And see, that's the kind of man that I want to approach me. That's the kind of man that I'm talking
You ain't
about.
got to tell me it's going to come with some work. I already know that.
Right.
Because if I can't play ball, I ain't stepping on the court.
And to be honest,
Straight
with you,
up.
basically, you kind of saying the same thing. It's just the way the words is being portrayed, right?
I said it bluntly that day because I was feeling blunt, but so what?
It's okay.
I don't
because,
care.
look, guess what? We need that bluntness. You feel me? Because that bluntness is gonna bring about
I'd
emotion.
rather be straight up than be indirect.
Right.
Tell me what's happening.
I ain't gonna lie. Being married now for 7 years, right? It take a lifetime to know your lady. I'm talking about Will Smith said it best. Him and Jada been together 23 years. They still getting to know each other. He still say, I don't know my wife to the fullest extent, which is true. You know what I mean? We don't know you. So naturally, we are very attentive. We done already seen the situation. We really trying to come with gifts because we know what you need. You know what I'm saying? So what you have to do is give that guy the opportunity to do that. You know what I'm saying? And we could take the opportunity to wear a lot of time by attitude and, misconception and, you know what I'm saying? You projecting or you misread his purpose or what he was trying to say. And now you kind of turned it into something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's I think it's important, first of all, to kind of understand a man because honestly, it's the only way. Like every day I move around on planet Earth, I'm trying to understand women better. I'm trying to see, all right, what make her feel this way? And that's just it. Only thing I think we as people have to do in approaching a relationship is understanding, look, first of all, I'm getting to know this person. In doing so, I have no idea what he or she had to go through to make him or her feel this way. So this would allow a bit of a calm. You know what I'm saying? And getting to know each other as opposed to I walked up in here with a list of restrictions and if this nigga don't comply, he out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's really not the way because you would have shut down a potential opportunity with somebody that could really be it for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. But
go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead.
No, I just think that a lot of people didn't really understand what I really meant. So at the end of the day, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really too concerned about the people who didn't really fully catch it, because whoever's out there for me, it's going to be a perfect match. And I don't even have to say, oh, yeah, you got to be this, you got to be this, this.
Right.
I don't even have to say that. It's going to just be a perfect match, because he's going to fit every requirement that I have just naturally. So I'm not looking to publicize that and say that and then have people put in their applications. Yeah. You know, that's not what it's that's not what it's for, because whoever is going to be right for me is just naturally going to come, and he's going to naturally understand exactly what I mean and what I need and what I want in my life. So
it's good. It's just that you got to be open about the feedback that you'd get when you put yourself. I mean, we all could say effort, but at the same time, just know that a world of people who misunderstood you gonna be at your neck. You know what I'm saying? And be honest with you, we can't take that lightly, because you got superstars that's committing suicide right now because of peer pressure from negative people. They just want to give up. You don't know what they going through. You know, they went ham after the stardom, but stardom come at a price. It come at a price damn near for your soul. You know what I'm saying? If you a lot of these people, I commend them. They thick skin. You know, Jay, Beyonce, these people thick skin. God alone knows how many people be in ADM with the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Megan Thee Stallion, she just came up in 1 year. She's a star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and she put herself out in a way like, I'm a hot girl. She knows what comes with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's be blunt. Dick pics, offers, you feel what I'm saying? I put a bag on that so I could get this, you feel what I'm saying? And they gonna get directly at her neck. Now, if you on that platform, you gotta know that this is what it is. You can't really get in your emotion if you put yourself on that platform. You feel what I'm saying? Because it really comes with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody ain't as educated or ain't as understanding. It took me a long time for me to really be like, you know what? I don't know what she went through. Let me give her a chance. Let me sit with her, see why she feel this way. Before, what you say? I'm off with your neck. Right off the muscle. Yeah, before that's how it was. But now I've become more mature. I've had quite a bit of experience. And I realized I might need to give you a chance, because there's something that happened to you that I need to know about that's going to, improve the way I treat you, and if I want to have a relationship with you. You feel me? If I don't give a damn, then screw you and the hole you came out of. You feel me? But, if I want to know you, I'm going to try to understand you. So I think I understand you, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? I know, because I know that it's some sort of pain that motivated. I'm not finna come here and I didn't bring you here to attack. I really felt like your point of view needed to be heard, and I felt like there's some women right now as we speak that are going to gravitate from this. They gonna understand, okay, all right, I should move this way or I shouldn't move this way. You know what I'm saying? What she said was true. Or, I understand because she might have been through this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really brought you here with the intent to love on you the hard way. Generally, you feel that's how.
Yeah, I understand.
You feel what I'm saying? So, I just want am I on point here, P?
Fucking right.
All right, no doubt.
And if a person have a difference of opinion, you can't take it personal if a person agrees or disagrees with your thoughts. That's your thoughts.
Right.
See what I'm saying? But I dig what you're saying.
Right.
I mean, because I didn't, we as men, we gonna pay for the pussy.
Right.
I mean, I ain't no fucking sugarcoating that shit. We grown. You got bills.
Yeah, you got bills.
We got needs. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna come to play ball. Yeah, but one thing you did say that I technically don't know if I agree with, like the perfect match. I don't know if perfection technically exists.
There's no such thing as a
match.
Perfect for me. Perfect for me.
I don't see what I'm saying. I don't even know if a man's going to come conditioned to be perfect. I think that's like a learning process.
Yes,
I gotta learn, like you were saying, I need to learn who the fuck you are so that I know how to love you.
True indeed.
Like if the man is willing to make those sorts of
steps,
then that's the one that you want to invest in. Because I can't tell you, oh yeah, by the way, I know you like this and you like that and you like this. I don't know you.
Right.
I gotta know, and then you're gonna change, just like we're gonna evolve. You're not, the way you start shouldn't be the way you finish. So I can't just automatically assume this is what needs to do. It has to be, okay, look, check this out. This is what I expect. This is what I expect. Let's grow together.
But I think she meant perfect, because I say stuff like that too. Like, I
Yeah.
want somebody who's perfect. I don't have to explain myself. Like, sir, I don't want to explain myself too much. Like, I'm grown. I already dealt with somebody that I had to constantly, oh, you shouldn't do this. Don't do this. I want it to be like, we already have that respect. So it's like, certain shit you just don't do.
Right.
Certain shit,
we
yeah.
already
Certain
think
shit.
alike.
Right.
It's just like, you already know what's good. Like,
Right.
Certain
Right.
shit,
And
but
of course, we're not going to
everything.
always agree.
But not everything.
Main things,
Right.
Like,
Basic things.
Right.
That's more realistic.
Right.
That's more like your standards is more realistic.
Yeah.
But perfection, you got to grow and build and work towards that. I mean, even as a parent, there's some days you wake up and you really don't fucking want to deal with your kids.
You don't want to.
You love them to death.
Yeah.
But like, I don't feel like dealing
you
with your
just wanna
shit.
break.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because I love you, let me work it out. You see what I'm saying? Let me put forth this conscious effort to remind you Daddy loves you.
And
See what I'm saying?
honestly, big dog, we're entitled to mess up all day. We're entitled to be imperfect. That's what makes us beautiful, to be honest with you.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I felt like I understand the term now. Before I didn't. Coming from where I came from, it's a little different, you know what I'm saying? But now, and I thank God for the experience, because the ups and downs is what build character within me. You feel what I'm saying? And the ratchetness, I done been cut. I done been cut by, you know what I'm saying, my baby mom. Shout out to my baby mom. She's a mess. I ain't gonna. She's a mess. You know what I'm saying? I done been through the works with her, but I don't blame women. I'm not walking around here with women. Nah, because I ain't get that girl a chance, and she coming with gifts. I need to be prepared for her. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that it would be to our best, interest to kind of look at our future from a more open-minded perspective, and kind of just be subject to change a little bit. Not saying it has to be completely opposite to what you stand for, but at least be a little bit flexible, because you'll never know, bro. This dude, you know what I'm saying, he got 90%, but that 10% he might be short of. That's not really a good reason to disqualify him. You know what I'm saying? If I'm making any sense, like that 10%, we could work with that. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I've been in a situation where I'm like, all right, boom. Do I want a bad chick that's gonna satisfy all my needs, but potentially I gotta worry about her every time I go to work because she might be entertaining a couple other niggas? Or do I want a chick that's gonna keep herself to me and be slightly boring? She might not have, you know what I mean? But you feel it?
You done dated a boring chick. Tell us something about it.
Smooth though. Smooth. Hey, this is a show, Smooth. We talk at the shop all day, but this is a show if you want, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
First of all, a person's expectations should always be to the top. Somebody can no longer go. You're supposed to expect the most and what you deserve from everyone. You just not spoke earlier about, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
There's no romance without finance, correct?
Yeah.
At the same time, what if this man is
What do you
not-
mean romance? Like intimacy, sexual intimacy?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to be on that side. I want you to think like that. I just said that just to put everything in a nutshell. At the same time, if I can't get any romance without finance, what about these other little things that can be done as far as mentally connecting with you?
Okay.
Spiritually as well.
Okay.
With things being from the heart. Instead of everything being led with my finances, my material
Financial,
things. So
right.
when I'm like, man, shit, I got this, baby, I got a rack that I'm ready to spend on you. That shit don't mean nothing. Because I'm only going for one thing, and you already know what that is.
Right.
Okay, so with that being said, what if there's other sentimental things that's being done that you can connect with a person?
I'm not discounting. I'm not ruling out a genuine connection with someone. Because again, when I said what I said, I told you it was somebody was just in my inbox saying some dumb shit. So or wanting something out of me. So that's what motivated me to say that. So to put everything into perspective, I'm talking about those who just want to stay in my inbox wanting certain things out of me. Like, you're not doing anything for me. You don't hold no weight in my life. You don't hold no value. So don't think that you can just hit me up at 2 a.m., whenever, whatever time, wanting something out of me. So I don't know. I guess.
Can we put this brother on the platform?
Who?
The dude who was in the inbox?
Nah, he's very childish.
Okay,
he's not my type. He got money, but because he flashes it all day long on social media, but he's not my type. He's not my type. He's just he ain't got no reasoning.
And just for the record, this
he don't have no reasoning.
Caused all the niggas to suffer.
Well, I mean him and some other people, but basically what it is me calling out, men who are just here for one reason. And I'm telling them, no, you're not gonna, it's not that easy. You're not gonna just come in and get what you want that easy out of me.
And
okay.
I ain't gonna lie,
you
probably get this all day though, Bree, right? Mm-hmm. Like just moving around.
Yeah, I mean, so it's nothing. I mean, I don't know. I let a lot of things just roll off my shoulders. I don't listen to a lot of things that people say to me because, I mean, you ain't serious. I mean, you're not investing no time, no nothing. You're not investing anything into me. So, I mean, why should I let you have a part of me like that? No.
So,
Smooth, you want to object or anything else, man?
Oh, no, not at the moment. I'm still listening.
Will you pay for pussy?
That is a fucking hard question to answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The thing is, one hand washes the other. If you want to call paying for pussy, me being a gentleman and me being like, baby, you know what? Let's go to Cheddar's. Let's go. Let me put some nutrients in your body.
This nigga said check.
Example. That's an example.
This nigga said check and nutrients in the same sentence.
Okay, wait. Okay, now serious.
Right,
Let's go to Fogo. What is it?
Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
This nigga said Fogo de Chao.
It's levels. You got some Cheddar's pussy right now, so keep going. All
right. I mean, if you want to call that paying for pussy, yes, I have. At the same time, I have been that same person that I'll meet you at the club, and I'll call you tomorrow. I'll be like, hey, baby, you know how to play some spades? You know how to play cards? We having a get together. Come on by.
Smooth. This nigga's smooth.
Come on by.
Smooth.
We having a get together.
Yeah.
You understand?
Let's get together, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You enjoying my personality.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying yours, and we just click like that. So when, all I spent was what? I bought a bottle of alcohol, and I'm in the puss. So it go. I mean,
so bottom line, you pay for it. It don't even matter. Bottom line, you pay for it.
Okay, I paid for with a bottle of alcohol and a hell of a personality, and we both clicked. So when it wasn't no problem, like I'm digging you, he digging me, and I'm just feeling it.
Hey, he better not be digging you. He better not be digging you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, go ahead, P.
Yeah, that's true though. Smoother came home.
Yeah.
Smoother brought some bad bitches to the crib. He done brought some bad built bitches to the crib. He done brought some ugly bitches. I done seen it. See, Smooth is a social butterfly. He's a Libra, Scorpio cuss. Me, I be more stiff.
Yeah.
He be more, you know what I'm saying, being all these bitches. I be like, cause like my standards is a little different. I'm like, I really gotta stalk my prey.
Yeah.
I'm a lion, so I'm a peep shit, pay attention to shit, cause I like if I'm gonna come correct. I just don't want no fast food. Me.
What's your sign, P?
I'm a Leo.
Oh yeah.
I'm not Leo.
Enough said.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just for the record, the best part of dating to me is the pursuit.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna exceed expectations. I'm gonna set the tone. Ain't no nigga gonna come behind me if he can't meet or beat my standards, you're gonna compare him to me, because that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, and if I enter your life, I'm gonna leave that shit better than it was.
Right.
And that's anybody, whether it be the homies, whether it be business, whether it be dating situation. I'm gonna automatically come. This is my nigga right here. This is my nigga. He'll tell you, I help everybody that comes across my path. You don't even gotta ask for the fucking help. If I believe in you, nigga, I'm finna invest in you.
That's one thing
without question. You see what I'm saying? So me, playing the game for the pussy, that's automatic. See, my thing is, if you don't ask me for shit, I'm anticipating what you need.
Naturally.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm an alpha.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to convince you why you need to give me that pussy. Then I'm going to convince you why you need to continuously give me that pussy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I want the pussy and I want everything to go with it. Because we're doing business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm here for.
Muscle. Yeah.
You pretty fucking right. I want you. What you want from me?
Right.
What do you want from me?
Raw.
You know what I'm saying? Ask Killer. That's the first I said, what you want?
Yeah.
She like, what? Yeah. I'm like, let's cut the chase. What do you want?
Real talk.
What you want? Talk to me from the beginning. Because the based off what you say is how I'm going to handle the situation. She answered it right. Because you would have came with a list, I'd be like, I don't want it.
I'm not used to nobody paying for shit. Like, my first mind was like, I don't know, because I don't ask nobody for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I get it on my own.
Yeah. That's the right answer.
So,
that's the right answer.
He threw you for a loop when he came at you like that.
What?
But you got to come direct. What's up, money? How you doing?
Like, even I be having...
Got to come correct.
Like, offer to fly me out and stuff like that. Like, I get offended. Like, that offends me.
Yeah.
Because I be like,
I get
you don't think I can afford a flight?
Yes.
Because I can meet you there.
Yeah. I love a meet you there chick all day. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Yes. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, come on.
I got a question.
Sure.
Because I mean, this is actually super relevant. This conversation y'all having, because I just had.
This is my best friend, mother.
Oh, what's up?
Nice
What's
to
your
meet
name,
you.
Mom?
Imani.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. But I just had this kind of situation happen, right? So I was like, I've been in a relationship for like 2.5 years or whatever with a girl, with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But at the same time though, like when we took a little break, I started talking to somebody else, this other girl.
As you should.
Now, one of the things about this other girl that really turned me off was the fact that she kind of came like on the tip where it's like, you need to pay my bills.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, right now, I got businesses I'm starting up, I got stuff I'm doing. What about you investing in my stuff that I got going on? Because you still working this job, and I'm leveling up.
Yeah.
So really, you should be putting your efforts into if you really trying to make this a
if she's trying to make it work, yeah.
So why I gotta pay your bills, and when I'm paying my own three different businesses bills on top of my own bills that I gotta pay for my own self.
Yeah.
And I'm taking flights, you sitting at home, and I gotta pay your bills.
Right.
You should have 3 jobs trying to pay your own bills.
Because she think you got it like that right now, probably.
But my thing that I don't like about that, and that's what kind of really turned me off, and I told her that, like, you coming off the rip, like, I gotta pay your bills.
Yeah.
Where did this mindset come from?
Yeah, where did it come from?
With this generation, I thought it was just a generational thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, where did this mindset come? Because I'm not gonna lie, stripper culture is becoming really big deal.
It's big deal.
So this idea of being tricked on to me is that culture, that mindset, like somebody should pay your
True
bills.
indeed.
And that's why I ain't like that, because I'm like, to me, that's bird. I told her straight up, I said, yo, you acting like a bird right now.
My mom and my dad always told me, don't accept money from no man. Like, don't accept gifts. Like, if I tell my mom that, like, somebody bought me something, she'll be like, take it back. Like, that was never, like, me accepting something from a guy was never a thing in my house. That was never for me.
But you do more for the girl that asked for less, right?
Facts. Give it up.
Period.
Right. Now, I want to say something.
Let me say this. I don't ask any man for anything. I don't, like I said, I have my own businesses. I'm not the type to be like, oh, can I have $300? I'm very uncomfortable with that kind of stuff.
No.
But at the same time, I do want, like, with the fact that I am a single mom trying to work my businesses, it would be nice to have somebody that could back me up a little bit.
Should they come in it with that? That's what I want to know. Do you feel like they should come in it talking to you already, like, first month, I paid the bill, just to let you know?
It's not necessarily like, oh, up front, you got to pay bills. But at the same time, again, if you want to be a part of my life, you have to add value to my life. And that's whether it's paying a bill, whether it's emotionally, whatever it is, you have to add some kind of value to my life. But at the end of the day, you're not going to come into my life just wanting to sleep with me.
Now, understand, this is her standards, though. You feel what I'm saying? So
I just want a real man in my life. Period.
No, it's okay.
That can
It's
help
okay.
me get to where I'm going. That's just how I feel.
I want to say something with regards to what Killer just was saying, and this young lady Imani was saying. Now, also, this is just for the women, right? Y'all listen to me, right? This is for the women. I haven't been in a relationship, and as well as a married relationship. I would not, deter women from the mindset of you shouldn't take a gift. 'Cause if you got a good guy that you're in a relationship with, and this man might want to give you something that you're entitled
in a relationship,
for. Right.
That's different.
You talking about?
I'm talking about niggas just
random niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They just want one.
They trying to impress.
They're just
Right.
trying to I'm not talking about somebody that I'm dating.
Okay. Yeah. Because that's what I was
saying.
saying, Killer. Because some women they got the mindset that I don't need nothing from a nigga. Look, P. When a chick start talking, I don't need nothing from you, nigga. I feel that's a turn off for me.
Oh no, I need
Big turn off.
You said it's a turn off that what?
All right, if you say if you so independent that you don't need nothing from a nigga, now mind you, that's two different type of guys. First of all, this me. If I talk to you and you start talking about using these terms, y'all niggas, I already know you're not talking about me, because you talking about y'all niggas. First of all, I'm a different dude. When Hash is gonna have a separate kind of respect. So y'all niggas would not be me. Right off the muscle, I have all right, you talking about some other dudes, obviously, because you really don't really know me. So I need to really reintroduce myself so you can understand. All right, you're not dealing with these dudes. You feel what I'm saying? So that's kind of different. Now, if I come in a situation, I'm a giver. I'm a giver and I'm a caretaker. I'm a giver, a caretaker. I believe in servanthood. So I'm always wanting to give. I always got something to give.
What's your sign, huh?
I'm Virgo. I'm Virgo nation to the heart. You already know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Perfectionist.
And we could tend to be a little bit more passionate, when it comes to these things. So, serving is natural for us. But we not finna be exploited though. You feel what I'm saying? It's not pimping here. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be, all right, boo, I got something to give you. But I'm silently hoping that you reciprocate that same gift. If I'm making any sense. Because
fuck that, man. Hash, you gotta let it be known from the giddy what you want. See, that's that shit you think because you setting the tone and she's gonna follow. No. You gotta let baby, look, hey, check this out. This is where I'm at with it. Yeah. I see where you at, and I can meet you there. But this is where I'm at with it. You married.
Yeah.
So this dating world is some fucked up shit.
Yeah, I already know it's a bad
century.
place to be right now.
You gotta let it be known.
It's a bad
I don't
place
give a
to be
fuck if
right
it's the first date.
I'm not in that race at all. I promise.
You gotta let it be known. That's why you gotta pull out that coupon on that first date, nigga.
Hey, let me tell you
so
something.
You can say that a little much. Money, ma. So look, check this out. On the first date, huh? Excuse me. On the first date, you taking somebody out, right? If you had a coupon to the restaurant, no matter what it is, would you use it on the first date?
Probably not.
Why?
Because I don't want to come across as no cheap ass.
How does that make you cheap though, money, mom?
I mean, it's just I just feel like the type of girls I would be dating. Don't get me wrong. It might be the real one's gonna be like, oh shit, I ain't mad at you.
Real
but
ones.
at the same time,
real was money, man. Real was money, man.
At the same time, I'm gonna be like, my pride.
You got a name for
that's
yourself.
Gonna be like, even on the
money,
low,
man.
Like, wait, did I have this coupon? My grandma might gave me this coupon. Right, like my grandma.
Ain't that what I said, nigga?
Yeah.
Money, man, you gonna pull that coupon out or not?
Listen.
On a first date?
On the first date, money, man.
It's just proper etiquette to me. I don't know. I think about proper etiquette.
On the first date,
that's not appropriate to me.
Well, just hypothetically. Just say the most, whatever. Just hypothetically. If you got it, would you? No, yes or no? Ain't no judgment here.
Yeah, I feel like, to be real with you, I feel like I probably wouldn't. I'd be
I don't think that's appropriate. I agree with her. That's not appropriate to me.
Say what you said in the barbershop.
Okay, so me personally, I don't really care because, all right, and I'm gonna share my story. Each of us, we've been through something different, right? So they brought up the topic of, would you take your lady on a date to A.B.B.M? It was a big deal. Now, what I also wanted to say is there's two different type of niggas in this world that we talking about. Let's be clear. There's a nigga that is going to get chose, and there's a nigga that he got to put on to get the same chick.
say, let me tag me a hash. Cuz was like, we said, what's the limit on your first date? Cuz was like, I ain't got no limit. Cuz was like, I spend whatever. I was like, nigga, that's a bad first impression. Cuz she gonna expect that shit every time.
You have to maintain.
Straight up. Yeah, come on, Money Man. What you say?
She a finesser,
she gonna play
I fuck
you.
with Money Man.
She gonna play you.
He said he don't care nothing. He said he ain't gonna pull out the coupon either. I say, nigga, that's bad business, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Right.
Nigga, I've been out the mud since 13.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So my deal is this, baby girl, look, I'll get whatever you want. If I got a coupon, yeah, you know, hey baby, I got a coupon, woo, 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 and I'm gonna tip and I'm gonna do my thing. It don't fucking matter. Did you eat good?
Yeah.
Did you drink good? Alright, cool. I ain't asking you to spend no money. Let me do my fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a business owner. Nigga, we gonna cut costs we gonna cut the overhead. If you a business owner, you believe in cutting the overhead. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna maximize that profit.
No.
I'm not gonna be cheap and say, oh baby, you get another drink? No.
Right.
I'm gonna say get what you want.
Yeah.
But if I can save some money, I'm gonna save some fucking money.
Now, I ain't gonna lie.
Straight up.
I've heard this story 1,000 times, bro. And to bring medium, I understand from both sides of the table, right? I understand if you feel like you have to obtain a certain level of class to where you don't want to put yourself out there on first go round. I get that, but I also understand the side that if you do put it out there, I'm not gonna judge you because, like I said, I've been there, and I ain't gonna lie. The chick who I told you about with the burger issue, I love that chick at one point.
The burger.
She's a real one, huh?
My wife would kill me if she hear this, but at one time she was that girl. But and I left her. I walked out of her life smooth, you know, and chose the lady I'm with. You know what I mean? Which was heartbreaking. But the bottom line is, bro, I just I understand, and I could rock either way. But one thing I would not do is judge the next person because they pulled out a coupon. Because really and truly, you don't know what the future, what that person's future potential could be. You know, you might be couponing it today, next year you might be at Fogo de Chao. Like
you might be buying it.
You might be buying it.
Still don't matter.
She don't really
Still
know.
Don't matter. If I can get about the custom cars, some custom cars.
Right, and I don't knock that
Straight
at all,
up.
man. I don't knock that at all. What I wanted to do, man, before we, so that we don't get off course, Bree, if you feel like it, did you want mind sharing, like, maybe a little bit of the background of what you might have experienced that kind of caused you to feel a certain kind of way in the past, or is that something that's going to be too emotional to talk about right now?
I just don't know who your viewers are or your listeners are. Okay. And, this person, I still love this person.
Got you. Say no more.
I can't be with this person no more, but I just don't want to put his business out there because, I love him. At the end of the day, but it is very relevant as to why I feel the way I feel,
Got you.
I mean, just generally speaking, I'm not going to say who, but generally speaking, like I stated earlier, this person, I gave this person everything about me, my love, everything. I was faithful, loyal, never cheated on this person. I was that type of woman that, I would wake up before you and cook breakfast. Before you could even go to work. Yeah. I was the type of woman that when you come home, dinner was cooked. I was always making sure if you didn't have money in your pocket, I gave you my last.
I got you, sweetie.
So for me, like I said, it's just more so about the fact that that person didn't take care of home. So it got to the point where he just didn't turn me on sexually anymore. And it's not because of the fact that, he didn't have. So I'm just, but he just, you got to understand what came with it. Right. He was very insecure. Yeah. He would talk down on me, just different things. He just did not appreciate the woman that I was.
He didn't give you the strength and the support that you needed.
Yeah, so for me, like, to have a man that supports me mentally, emotionally, financially is a big thing.
It means a lot.
Because we struggled a lot together, and there's nothing that I did that he ever was appreciative for.
Got you.
And so for me, that's why I don't know. And maybe I have gotten to the point where I'm a little bit cutthroat about the way I feel. And maybe that may change in time, but right now, as a young mom who's an entrepreneur who is doing everything I can to take care of my kids, the last thing I need is to have, I don't know, the last thing I need is any extra baggage. If you're going to come into my life, I need you to make it easier, not harder.
I got you.
So that's where it's coming from for me.
P, could you,
What up?
with all due respect,
I can't. What's happening?
give this sister a hug, please?
Come
Please.
on, bring it on in.
Please.
Come on in.
It all do, you
Come on
know.
in. Come
Is
on
that
in.
killer, your
Come on in.
conception. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all good. It's all
She's
good.
about to get on my ass. Early.
No, we're not going to
I wasn't even attacking.
say, let me tell y'all something,
I
right?
respect that, though.
Nah, let me tell y'all something, man. This is the basis of what my show stands on. I'm here to love on people. I am not here for the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So, in no way we about to get ratchet on here. You know what I'm saying? For the least, if you could walk away from here feeling some sort of welcome or some sort of understanding, that's my purpose in this entire show. Because like I said, we all been through some shit, bro. We all been through some garbage. I'm talking about some stuff that make you, walk away from dealing with a certain sex of people completely. But what we gonna do? That's you're gonna be depreciating the initial purpose that God placed us on earth for. You feel what I'm saying? So to be mature about it and to be more understanding, we gotta be a little bit open to, you know what I'm saying? Let me give this person enough room so that he or she could maybe share their story so I get a better understanding. Because once I got this understanding, I'm not finna be no asshole. I know why you feel this way. So I could cater to you in a better way. You feel what I'm saying? As opposed to knocking you. Because really, I'm not allowing you to blossom if I'm here to knock you. And you got beauty in you. So I'd like to bring that out. That's my thing. I'm not with the other stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with us having difference in opinion. But if I could uplift you in some way, that's my initial purpose. You feel what I'm saying? So I really appreciate y'all. If I want to share something with y'all, I always like to give out a book, right? There's a book called The 5 Love Languages. I don't know if anybody in here read that book before, right? Familiar. Okay.
No.
The 5 Love Languages is basically, it teaches you that you need to understand your significant other's love language and understand how to keep that full. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it's a book that I would recommend anybody that's listening, pick up the book. If you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage, the book is a must-have. The 5 Love Languages. It's going to teach you. You are going to go through, like, basically a tutorial. And then it's going to show you exactly what bracket you're placed in. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of gives you a better understanding as to when you walk into a relationship, what you can expect from somebody else. And how to kind of get to know that person. You know what I'm saying? You got anything to say on that, P?
Yeah. I'm with you. Go ahead.
So that would be the book that I would like to refer on this segment, y'all. The 5 Love Languages is an amazing book. You know what I'm saying? It is definitely going to give you a different perspective on love and what love language your significant other speaks.
You know yours, big dog? What's yours? You know yours? Because if you read it, you supposed to know.
Affirmation. I'm big on affirmation. Like,
sure.
I'm not going to lie. I'm the type of guy, if my lady is encouraging me, she's telling me, baby, I appreciate you, I'm finna go 1,000 times harder just because she say, babe, I see what you're doing. I appreciate you.
You know yours,
you know what I'm saying?
You ain't read the book? You ain't take the test?
Not yet.
You know yours, Kelly? No?
For sure.
It's a must-have, man. It's a must-have.
Mine, you know yours?
Words of affirmation and what's the other one? Acts of service.
Acts of
So
service.
like doing stuff that I don't, cause I'm a hard worker, so the money gonna be good, but do stuff that I don't think about, like that I need to get done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Powerful. There's another one called, it's gifts in there too, huh? Giving, huh? The gift of giving, yeah. It's one of them. Yeah.
Physical touches.
Physical touch.
All of that.
I think that's mine.
Quality
For
time
sure.
is the last.
That's yours?
So she read the book. Yeah, she
No
know what
wonder
I'm
why
talking
we
about.
be beefing.
Yeah.
All right, I get it
Powerful
now.
book, bro.
My nigga killer.
And Bri, You should get your hands on it too. It's a good book.
That sounds like a
Definitely
good
gotta
book.
get that motherfucker.
Definitely, we'll check it out.
Take the quiz online.
You got it.
I'm gonna Google it as soon as I
Gotta
leave.
get
What
that
is
up.
my love?
But man, I think we just about wrapped up an amazing segment. I really appreciate you guys. I know y'all got things to do. I appreciate y'all taking the time coming out here to sit around table. It's 12 o'clock. We done been getting
It's
it in,
tomorrow.
you know what I'm saying? But I really appreciate y'all. And real quick, Bree, I would like you to give all your information so that people know what you're doing and how to look you up.
Okay, so I have 2 pages. It's one of them is the Fashion Fruit House, and basically what that is dressing our fruits in the best fashion. So you can get it in a smoothie, you can get it in a lemonade, you can get it in a cheesecake parfait, a fruit bowl, everything fruits. And then the second page is Nique Vane, and that's NIQUE.VANE, and that's basically me. Well, eventually I'm going to launch my lingerie line in 2020, but also, it's just me modeling on Instagram as well.
No doubt, no doubt. I want to say much success to you, you know what I'm saying? And, if I could give you any word of encouragement, I would say, to know what you're getting yourself involved with as you go forward, you know what I'm saying? This way you're not, torn apart by the obstacles, because there's going to be some obstacles, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's still a platform for success that's waiting for you, to be honest with you. And, you just keep doing your thing. Hard work is going to put you in a different place, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I really appreciate you coming out here. You didn't have to. I appreciate you coming.
I appreciate you for inviting me.
No doubt, no doubt. And I believe that, somebody, they gravitated from this discussion, in some way. And, P, give the people your resume, B.
You know what? I want to say thank you for this opportunity as well.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I didn't get a chance to watch your Facebook Live, but I heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
So, and then when I got here, what I was expecting versus what you presented was completely different.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and nobody's here to judge, but obviously develop an opinion on what you say is based off of what you say.
True indeed.
And it's perception. Perception is reality.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But needless to say, I think it was a great topic. I mean, I really appreciate it. I got a chance to listen and learn.
Yeah.
All the way around the board, just a great experience, killer.
Speak, baby.
I agree. It's just what? Why did you do that? Yeah, it was. I didn't know what I was really walking into.
Yeah.
It was. I learned different perspectives and stuff like that. So it was cool. When is your next?
My next, every Monday and Tuesday we're gonna try to do a show. So, what today? Today's Monday, right?
Today's Tuesday now.
Tuesday. I'm tripping. So so the next show will be next Monday, and I have 3 shows up. I have a total of 5 shows done already. 1 more is about to be uploaded. So, as we go, man, I want to welcome people in so we could have it, because you'd be surprised how many people listen to podcasts right now. That's all they do. And I'm an audio guy all day. Every day I'm listening to Chuck Swindle, Tony Evans, Ned, what's his name? Les Brown. I'm listening to these people. These are the type of people is in my ear. I got Audible. The book I'm reading right now is 10X, the 10X Rule. Powerful book. I'm always in audio. So I realize a lot of people are listening to audio right now. So, you'd be surprised how talking some things out would give people a solution on how they make their next move. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't take this for granted. I feel like there's people that's going to listen to this and be like, man, that's amazing. I need to make a different kind of move. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. For every Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to be trying to do a show. You know what I'm saying? So, and real quick, my channel is called MenOvHonor. It's MenOvHonor in one word. MENOVHONOR. You could look it up on YouTube. Please, if you guys like what you're hearing, listeners out there, feel free to subscribe, you know what I'm saying, as we continue to deliver for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I always say, we could sit around here and talk a bunch of garbage all day, but why not put some honor on it? You know what I'm saying? Why not put some honor on it? Why waste the time talking the foolishness when somebody else could, you know what I'm saying, could learn and gravitate from what we talking about. You know what I mean? So I want to shout out Skrilla. I want to shout out Darius. Darius, appreciate you for coming out, bro. As usual. Smooth, I appreciate you for coming, being part of the discussion, my brother.
It's an honor and a privilege, my brother.
Peace.
Thank you for calling all us, everyone here as one, a unity.
Yeah.
And everyone speaking and giving their own opinion.
Definitely.
You know, that is highly respected.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate everything.
No doubt.
I love you, my brother.
Love you too, brother.
Absolutely.
Imani, I just want to say thank you, man. It's a pleasure to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for being here. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to close, man. You guys be sure to tune in for the next show. It will be next Monday and Tuesday, same time, 7:38. We was late as a mug today. Let's keep it real. We started about what? 10:30? About 10. Yeah. Negro time. You know what I'm saying? Excuse us. You feel me? But much love. You guys take care. Be blessed. Keep your head up. That's it.